So, Endgame has happened. We're in the Endgame. I guess now we're out of the Endgame. Um, and there's no end credit scene, so it's a very finite ending to this. It's not the ending of Phase 3. This has happened. I don't think end credits are over. I think that's still going to happen in the future. But how do you live after this? I mean, 5 years has passed. Black Widow is now gone. Permanently. Gamora is from a different timeline, so she's lost. And I think that actually is good for the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, because Gamora, knowing everything about human culture, makes her a more boring character. Gamora, she was more friendly when she was more, tense around Peter. So that was good. That was good for the future.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like the biggest question I have is, what are they going to build to next?
Well, I think right now you kind of, at this point, you're just expanding the universe right now. You're not going to do any Avengers movies for a good while. Or maybe not even Avengers at all. Maybe because you got, basically most of your characters back now with Marvel. There's other teams out there. Like there's the X-Men. There's Fantastic Four. There's other teams that they can build on.
There are, but I challenge that, because with the way the movies have worked, we've thought of the Avengers as a set group, but the Avengers are just a group of people from different teams throughout the history of Marvel. The Avengers are never a set group. Like the Black Panther's an Avenger for a little while. Mr. Fantastic's an Avenger for a little while. Captain Marvel's an Avenger. But they're never finite. It's always changing. So I think there'll always be an Avenger movie after a while. Those characters may just not be the ones people right now think of as Avengers. Because it's a new concept to most people.
All right. Well,
I'm like the A-Team. Like, it will always exist. It will just have different characters.
Well, I feel like it's going to be a while. It's going to be, I would say, 4 years.
And I think that's early, but yeah.
How many years do you think it should take?
I mean, 5 or 6.
5 or 6, okay. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
You need a little break. I mean, but I love the team up movies.
Well, yeah. I think there'll be team up movies outside of Avengers too.
Yeah, because it's almost impossible not for somebody to show up in somebody else's movie, especially if it's world ending. I put that in quotation marks. But,
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible. I mean, the comic books still do it too, where.
Well, that's comic books.
They might make a joke about, where's this person? And I think they'll have a logical explanation. They're off in space, or they're off fighting this mission. Something like that. Or on vacation. I mean, they can't always be everywhere, Where's Captain Marvel? She's in a different galaxy right now.
That's been her excuse the whole time.
I think others will have similar but different excuses.
Okay. Maybe.
SpiderMan, why weren't you there? I was graduating. Like, it's just it's just logical superhero normal reasons as to why they're not there.
No, he's got to leave the graduation.
No.
If somebody is terrorizing the city, you put that SpiderMan suit on and flip out there and beat them.
Hey, I think Homecoming is going to be that kind of movie, challenging when I can and cannot be Spider-Man. So we'll see how they define that.
I'm really excited to see that dynamic between him and Mysterio. Like, is there something that goes wrong? Kind of like in Doctor Strange, they have a good relationship, and maybe Mysterio has some type of revelation and he turns, or is he just going to be somebody good just throughout the whole movie?
I don't know. I guess I'm not really excited. I'm kind of jaded when it comes to Spider-Man.
Come on, man.
I'm tired of his movies.
What?
He's great to have in the movie. He's great to have in addition to these characters. I love seeing him alongside everybody as if we were in the comics. But I'll never be excited for a Spider-Man movie again.
You need to stop.
They're good movies. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna love it, but be excited for it, anticipate it. No. I mean, after the video games, after the movies, the TV show, there's nothing new under the sun.
You have been Spider-Man out.
I have.
Well, I think they are just getting their feet under them when it comes to Spider-Man, because there's been a lot of things that Spider-Man has been put in that has not been good, and they're really trying to make good content now. Not saying that there wasn't any before.
Well, I don't think they're trying to fix him. I think they're trying to capitalize on the fact that everyone knows who he is, so he sells better toys. That's all.
He's always going to sell.
Yeah, because they just keep Spider-Man, Batman, Superman at every fair. Like they.
But Spider-Man is probably the most popular with kids. So.
Yeah, but no, I'm not excited. I'm happy to see it. Happy he's here. Not excited. I'm excited for Sam Wilson's Captain America. I want to know what that's gonna be like.
How is he gonna hold the shield and the wings?
He does.
How are you gonna fly and throw the shield?
They'll make up the physics. I mean, capture doesn't make sense right as of now, so.
But at least he had an arm to throw it with. He's gonna be flying with his arms out.
They'll make it probably electric. I mean, and he might just lose the wings and get like a jetpack.
So you said you're excited for the new Falcon Captain America. Isn't there? I heard there was a new series that they were gonna do with him and Winter Soldier, and also there was supposed to be Scarlet Witch and Vision. But that's one thing we didn't talk about. Is Vision? He was never hinted to. They didn't.
Well, yeah, Vision is dead. Now they could bring him back as the Gray Vision. That's a character in the comics.
But who's going to do that? That was an Iron Man thing. Unless Shuri does it.
Well, no, I don't think it has. I think Bruce can do it. I think the plans for it are very well known. I mean, he helped build. It was Bruce and him built it together.
But Tony,
I don't think
he's the real architect.
I think he's well documented, his notes and things. I don't think it'll be an issue. And like I said, his consciousness, I think, will live on through AI and his work anyway. So he'll be missed, the person, but he's not going anywhere.
So we were talking about what we want to see in the future.
You want to see Ultron. I want to see them all deal with these characters being gone, memories being gone with Gamora, with Black Widow being gone in general. With Captain America and Iron Man being gone. Our Iron Man's death was very pointed. You can finally rest because he just worries so much about the whole world. That was pretty powerful ending.
Yeah. Did you think it was funny how Spider-Man came up to him and he thought he was dead? He wasn't responding. And then his wife comes up. I
didn't think it was funny. I was kind of over Spider-Man at that point. Like, we get it.
Here you go hating again.
I think he was used just the right amount. If they used him a little bit more, it would have been too much. He was used just the right amount in this movie. He was pushing it with that comment.
You mean barely? He was barely in the movie.
Exactly.
Doctor Strange 2. Really looking forward to that. I'm wondering if they're gonna go with Dormammu. Like, he's gonna come back at some point. He's not done with. They still have to go into some type of detail with him. Dormammu.
Yeah, that's possible.
He's a really huge villain.
Yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless. I just want to. The movie can just be Doctor Strange, a day in the life of Doctor Strange, and I'll be amazed. Because this man is just so powerful, can do so many different things. He's interesting to watch on the screen.
Do you even need an Infinity Stone for him?
He doesn't need one. He doesn't even need one.